So as that's loading, as I mentioned, so what I'm doing here is I just did, so you're going to see a number of veggies here. Let me just go over here. So what I have in here tonight, friends, is I really just went through the refrigerator to find some stuff that needed to be used. So what I have in here is I have a red bell pepper, I have an orange bell pepper, I have some cucumber, I have some cabbage, I threw in some celery, and let me just turn this just a little bit. And also I threw in there, I have some fresh dill in here. And I threw in some curly parsley. I've got some shredded carrots. Just a bunch of raw veggies that needed to be used up. All right. And then over on the stove, I can show you guys. Over on the stove, we have, where did it go? There. Brown rice noodles. Right. And I get those brown rice noodles from Walmart. That's the Thai Kitchen brown rice noodles. And so what I did is I just threw them in boiling water. I set my timer for 3 to 5 minutes. Then I'm going to shut it off and pull it off of the stove because you really don't want them to get mushy, and anything past 3 minutes will get mushy. So now let me show you the Hoisin sauce. For my friends that are on the YouTube, I apologize that you don't see me on camera. I just don't have the capability of turning that camera towards the stove right now. So let's get busy with our Hoisin sauce. What you're going to do with your Hoisin sauce is I grab about a cup of boiling hot water. You really want it to be super, super hot. So I just grab my little measuring cup, get me about a cup of water out of here. That's what I'm doing. Your water for your Hoisin sauce, it really, really super, super needs to be boiling. Like, that makes a lot of sense, right? Needs to be boiling super hot. So I'm just going to point you guys down so that you can actually see what I'm doing, okay? Because you don't really need to see me. So the ingredients I have, so for my veggies, what I'm doing here is I am going to just take a little, so what this is just sesame oil. I just use a little tiny bit of it. I'm just gonna, if you want to measure it, you can, about a tablespoon. I usually just toss it in there. You really don't want a lot because this stuff is very, very potent. Then I'm gonna take juice from 1 lemon. And I'm going to just put that in there like so. Oh, and it's time to shut off that timer. The noodles are done. Okay. And then I have I buy some bulk sesame seeds here. Let me see if this is better if I turn you guys this way. Probably, huh? Okay. Can't turn phone while live. There we go. All right. So you guys are going to stay with me crooked. I have a feeling that's going to be crooked. Anyway, so what I'm doing is I am taking about another tablespoon of the sesame seeds. I'm actually going to use probably more like 2 tablespoons. I'm going to throw in there about a tablespoon of the garlic powder. So I'm just using some organic garlic powder. I get this at Costco. Again, I'm plugging Costco. There we go. So we're just going to sprinkle that over it. And then also another tablespoon of the onion granules. Get this at Costco as well. And I really like these organic options. So then we're just going to stir it up. Get these veggies nice and coated. Get them coated. If it's still a little bit dry, you can go ahead and add a little bit more lemon, if you like, which I think I'm going to do. So that would equal the one whole lemon that we juiced inside. It just depends on the amount of veggies that you have in there. These aren't squeezing very well, but anyway, you need enough liquid in there to spread the ingredients that you put in. So now while that sets, I'm just going to set this aside over here while I show you the hoisin sauce really quick. So I have my 1 cup of boiling hot water. I have just my good old Skippy peanut butter. It's creamy. I'm just going to grab a big old chunk. Like so. I like mine really, really peanutty. And we're going to dump that in the hot water. Grab a fork. We're just going to push that off into the hot water. Right. And we're going to start to just mash it, break it down in the water. Move this stuff so you guys can see here. Right. And now, like I said, you got to remember, if your water's not boiling hot, the peanut butter isn't going to mix really well. So you want to make sure. And if it gets cold, sometimes, honestly, I'll just pop it in the microwave instead of starting over. Get it nice and hot. The other ingredient I'm going to add, so that the peanut butter hoisin is just hot water, creamy peanut butter, or you could use almond oil. And then I use Bragg's liquid aminos. And I'm going to get my measuring cup here. I have 1/3 cup measurer here. I'm just going to fill that up. You can dump all this stuff in all at once. It really doesn't matter. There's no special step to it. And you're just going to mix it until it turns into really creamy. And what I want to show you is if it stays kind of chopped like that, kind of not broken up. See how it's not really, you look in it, it's not really broken up. That means the water isn't really hot enough. So if you see this, I don't know if the YouTube camera can see, probably not. Let's move you guys down. There we go. So if it stays a little chunky, you know, like that, you're going to want to heat it up a little bit. I'm going to toss this just real quick in the microwave while I plate the noodles. I'm going to give that like 45 seconds, just warm it up a little bit. And I just grab a round bowl like this. So I'm going to take these noodles out of the pan. I don't rinse them. I like the seasoning on there from when they're cooking. Grab a nice, decent amount. Put them in the bowl. So, like that. So, show my friends. So, this is how I just put the noodles in the bowl, just like that. These are brown rice noodles from Thai Kitchen. Let me put this right here so you guys can see that. Now let's check on the hoisin. Yeah, so it's much hotter. It's going to blend much better. Make it smooth. Let me just use this spoon. A lot of this stuff. I really don't have a lot of working space here, so I just decided let me just jump on really quick. Much better. It's nice and smooth, and nothing sticks. So it's gonna look like a nice brown gravy. I don't know if you guys over here can see that. It just looks like a little brown gravy. See that? Then, whoops, I made a mess. That's okay though. I feel like I'm Julia Child, or like, what's that show with Robin Williams, right? And the guy was in the kitchen and he was trying, I forget, Mrs. Doubtfire. That's how I'm doing. I'm making a mess. So anyway, moving on. So then you're going to take your veggies. And I'm just going to scoop my raw veggies over the top. And you have two options. You can use the hoisin, or you can make yourself like a tahini dressing or a macadamia dressing. Even a nice Brazil nut dressing would be good. In fact, I'm going to do, actually, now that I've made the hoisin, I changed my mind. I have, well, I did make a Brazil nut dressing for this, but I thought it would be fun for you guys to see how to make the hoisin. So we'll just continue on with the hoisin. So then I just grabbed my measuring cup, scoop me out some hoisin sauce, put it over the top of them noodles, like that. And then you can even throw some more seeds on top, some more sesame seeds, just like so. And voila, that's what it looks like. Let me come over here. And so that's what it will look like when you're all done. And so I really apologize for this jacked up filming that I got going on, but you know, hey, I'm not here to be professional and look fancy. I really am not. I just want to come on and show you guys some quick, easy tips that you can do with vegetables in your fridge that you just don't know what to do with. You've got peanut butter in your cabinet. I'm sure everybody has peanut butter. I'm sure everybody has some sort of liquid aminos. If you don't have liquid aminos, you can use tamari, or you can even use a coconut amino. So you have 3 options there. So anyway, I've said enough. I hope everyone enjoys, and we will see you soon. Bye-bye. And to my YouTube friends, thank you for hanging in there with me. I'm trying to get it all worked out. But here we go. So enjoy trying your noodles, and I will see you guys really soon. Dinner, some raw veggies and some brown rice noodles with a peanut butter hoisin. So I just wanted to hop on really quick and show everybody how I do it. Sorry, guys.